JEE NEET solution chapter. NEET PYQ questions we are going to discuss. In that, the subtopic name is vapor pressure of liquid solutions. Vapor pressure of liquid solutions. Okay, first I will explain concept, then I will discuss the questions. See, in the vapor pressure of liquid solutions, you have to know the concept here. We will take two phases. One is liquid phase, the another one is vapor phase. Generally, solution means two components will be there. So this one is the liquid, this is a B component also is there, solution, right. This B vapor also is there. This B rising pressure, that is vapor pressure of B, it is denoted by PB. Okay, this is also known as partial pressure. Partial pressure. Similarly, the A component also has some amount in vapor phase. It is also raising some vapor, that is PA. It is also known as partial vapor pressure of A. It is also partial vapor pressure of B. Right? Now, some formulas important. In the vapor phase, we will use Dalton's law. Dalton's law. Okay? Dalton's law. P total equal PA plus PB. Okay? Next. Here, mole fractions are shown by YA and YB. Here, mole fractions are XA and XB. Here, YA and YB equal PB by P total. What is P? Partial pressures. See, in the vapor, generally pressure is there, that's why we are taking only pressure. But in case of liquids, we will take NB by NT. See, similarities I am explaining here. In case of liquid phase, for mole fraction, we are taking number of that B substance, number of moles of B substance upon total moles of the solute and solvent. Okay. Here, partial pressure means the A component or B component individually giving pressure, raising pressure, that is upon total pressure. The total pressure equal PT equal PA plus PB. Right. Similarly, YA also I can write it here. YA equal to क्या होगा? PA by P total. Okay. Mole fraction understood. And one more important formula here. In case of liquid phase, we are using Raoult's law. Raoult's law is very important. Raoult's law. See, these are only for ideal solutions. Raoult's law for ideal solutions. Okay, what is that? PA equals P naught A into XA. P naught A, XA means in the liquid solution mole fraction. What is P naught A? P naught A means whenever individually only A component is there, that time whatever this vapor pressure is there at same temperature is same, T is same. Okay, so this is known as PA naught. Similarly, PB equal P naught B into XB. Okay, mole fraction into that vapor pressure whenever in pure state is there. Right. So if I write PB from vapor phase, you can see here PB equal to I will change the color. That implies I can write PB equal, what is that, YB into P total. YB into P total. PB equal to YB into P total. PB equal to P naught B into XB. Okay, so these PB, both PBs are same. Therefore equation 1 and equation 2, from equation 1 and equation 2 I can write YBPT equal XB PB naught. Okay, these are the total formulas regarding the vapor pressure. Right, understood? Two phases, two mole fractions, one is P naught A is there. Okay, now we will go for questions. Right, in saturated air, a mole fraction of water vapor is 0.02 if the total pressure of saturated air is 1.2. The partial pressure of dry air is, what is asking here, the water is there, air is there, air is dissolved. So here air pressure is there, water pressure is there. This is the water molecule pressure. So here P total equal to P water plus P air. So now asking the question, P air how much? This is asking. P total already given. P total is given, that is 1.2. Right. P water not given directly, but P water means here. P water, what is that P water? Y water into P total. Yes, just before I discussed mole fraction in case of vapor phase. Vapor phase में mole fraction YH2O equal to PH2O by P total. Yes, so from this PH2O equal to YH2O into P total, right? This is the formula, right? PH2O equal, YH2O is given, see 0.02 into P total also given 1.2. So now we got it P water. Then P water equal 24. So 0.024 we got it P water equal to. What we had to calculate? See, we need here P air. What is the relation? See, P total equal to PH2O plus P air. Okay, P total, sorry, P total equal to PH2O plus P air. P total is given already in the question 1.2. P water just now we calculated 0.024. P air we had to calculate. Then P air equal, see, just subtraction. I will change the color. 1.2000 minus 0.024, you can get it 76. Okay, 1.176. See, simply from 200 if you remove 24, then 176 you will get it, right? So 1.176, therefore C is the correct option. Okay, C is the correct option. Understood? What I did again, see, P total equal to PH2O plus P air. So here mole fraction is given 0.02. Which mole fraction? Here YH2O mole fraction is given 0.02. Okay, mole fraction not in liquid phase, it is given in the vapor phase. So this is the formula. Okay, partial pressure equal this mole fraction in vapor phase mole fraction into P total. Then I did partial pressure of water, I got it. Then P total equal to PH2O plus P air. Then I substituted, then I got P air equal to. Is it clear? Next Question number 13. PA and PB are the vapor pressures of pure liquid components. See, actually pure liquid components generally we use it to represent P naught A, but here in the question given that PA, so P naught A equal to PA, P naught B equal to PB. Okay, individually the vapor pressure of pure liquids, these are the pure liquid vapor pressure, pure liquid vapor pressures, right? Same you had to assume always this box here A and B is there. Mole fractions, if XA represent the mole fraction of component A, the total pressure of the solution will be XA. Here XA is there means obviously here XB will be there, but XB it's not there in the options, so XA. So XA plus XB equal to 1 always, then XA equal, I can take it as 1 minus XB, right? Now what is the question here? The total pressure P total is asking. P total equal to PA plus PB of partial pressures. Partial pressure. Don't confuse. This PA is different. So instead of that I will write here this dash and dash. Okay. What is this? Partial pressures. P total equal to. Now we have to calculate each partial pressure. Each partial pressure. Partial pressure का फार्मूला क्या था? Partial pressure of P A dash equal to partial pressure equal to P naught A into XA. Okay. Similarly here, but P naught A is given just like PA. Okay. PA and XA. Therefore, similarly P dash B equal to P naught B XA XB, that equal PB XB get in place of XB. Okay, in place of XB I can write it 1 minus XA. Okay, I am writing 1 minus XA. Just you substitute in the equation number 1. So P total equal to P dash A. P dash A means PA XA plus P dash B. That means PB into 1 minus XA. Okay. Answer. Any relevant answer is there? Okay, XA common किया था. You take the common XA. Then PAXA plus PB minus PBXA. If I take the common XA, then PA minus PB. Okay, you can see the option PB plus XA into PA minus PB. So option D is the correct. Option D is the correct. Just direct derivation it is. In the NCERT book direct question it is. Question number 14. The vapor pressure of chloroform and dichloromethane is 200 mm of Hg and 41.5 mm of Hg respectively. The vapor pressure of the solution obtained by mixing 25.5 gram chloroform and 40 gram dichloromethane at the same temperature. So here also question is asking P total how much? Okay, what is given? C for chloroform, P naught C is given 200 mm Hg. Dichloromethane I am taking as M is given 41.5 mm Hg. So P total equal to PA plus PB. Okay, if I write again, PA means I can write it XA P naught A plus XB P naught B. Okay, these values we had to know. So here P naught A and P naught B already given. XA and XB we had to calculate. XA means nothing but XC, mole fraction of chloroform. Mole fraction of chloroform I will get it by Na by Na plus Nb. That means Nc, chloroform number of moles upon chloroform number of moles plus dichloromethane number of moles. First I have to calculate this. 25.5 upon molecular mass 119.5, then 25.5 by 119.5 plus dichloromethane. Dichloromethane, how much? What is the mass? 40 grams. 40 gram upon 85. Okay, if I do this calculation, number of moles of chloroform, if you do that calculation, approximately 0.2 you will get it. Then 0.2 plus 0.2, 40 by 85 is nothing but almost 0.5, near to 0.5, that means 0.47. okay, 40 by 85. So this value we will get approximately 0.3. You can do this 0.3. So once it is clear chloroform 0.3 means, then XM dichloromethane will be 1 minus 0.3, it will be 0.7. okay, so XC XM we got it. Then you have to apply the formula, right? P total equal XC P naught C plus XM P naught M. What is XC? Mole fraction. Chloroform का mole fraction approximately 0.3. yes, yeah, 0.3. Chloroform partial pressure is 200 plus mole fraction of XM dichloromethane, that is 0.7, okay, bracket, into this one is 41.5, then 60 plus, so approximately 29, so 89. What is this? P total we are getting 89. Once we will see the options, correct answer given, okay, but our answer is correct. Next, 15th question. Two more questions are there. A solution has a 1:4 mole ratio of pentane to hexane. Pentane to hexane mole ratio 1:4. The vapor pressure of the pure hydrocarbons at 20 degrees Celsius are 440 mmHg. For pentane, what is that? Pure hydrocarbon, okay, so that means P naught pentane vapor pressure, P is vapor pressure. Pure condition mein we will show with 0, P naught, that value is 440. Then similarly P naught hexane equal to 120. Then the mole fraction of pentane in vapor phase. For this rough figure you make it. liquid phase and vapor phase. Here mole fractions XA, XB. Here mole fractions are YA and YB. Then what is the formula for Y? Mole fraction of pentane. Pentane, to A is the pentane, B is the hexane. Okay, A is the pentane, B is the hexane. Then Yp is asking. Yp means Yp equal P upon P total. Pentane partial pressure by total pressure. So we have to calculate these two things, partial pressure of pentane as well total pressure. So for this you have to calculate P total. Then what is the formula for P total? P total equal to partial pressure of pentane plus partial pressure of hexane. Then how you will get partial pressures? P naught P into XP plus P naught H into XH. Understood? Instead of A, B, I am taking P and H. P for pentane, H for hexane, without confusion. Right. P naught P already given. So 440 into X pentane. See once again here pentane. What is the pentane number of moles? 1 mole. Hexane 4 moles. Total 5 moles. So I can write it here 1 by 5 because pentane is 1 mole. Total moles 5. Plus P naught H. Hexane how much? Hexane 120. 120 P naught H into XH. Number of moles 4. Hexane. Total number of moles 5. Then do it. Then 5 table में 5 8s are 40. 88 plus this one 5 2s are 10. 24. That means 88 plus 96. 184. What is this? P total. This is the P total, right? So what we have to calculate? See once again what we have to calculate. Yp we have to calculate. Yp means Pp by P total. Partial pressure of pentane upon total pressure. So Yp we have to calculate Pp by P total. Partial pressure of pentane. Once you see here, this is the partial pressure of pentane. Why? You can see here partial pressure of pentane. See Pp के जगह पे I written P naught P into XP. So that's only we got it 88. So 88 upon P total 184. Do it. 88 by 184. That means 15th option. So approximately 0.5 say down. So 0.47. 0.47. So D option. D option. Okay. You can divide 88 by 284. 184. Right. Then question number 16. Next question number 16. The vapor pressure of two liquids PQ are 80 and 60 torr respectively. The total vapor pressure of solution obtained by mixing 3 moles of P and 2 moles of Q. See P naught P equaled 80, P naught Q equaled 60. Total vapor pressure of solution obtained. P total how much? We have to calculate. That means P total equaled PP plus PQ. That formula PP means partial pressure, right? Partial pressure क्या होता है? XP mole fraction of P into P naught P plus mole fraction of Q into P naught Q. This is the formula, right? This P naught Q and P naught P already given. XP and XQ we have to calculate. So XP, so here it's given side NP. NP how many moles? 3 moles. NQ 2 moles. So simply I can write it here. XP, in place of XP I can write 3 by 5, because NP by, see I am writing here XP equal nothing but NP by NP plus NQ. Okay, NP is 3 by 3 plus 2. Okay, this step only I am writing here in the short form. 3 by 5 into P naught P, you can see here 80 plus XQ, XQ means here 2 by 5 into P naught Q, 60, right? Just simplify. 5 1 is 5, 5 6, then 5 12, then 48, 16 into 3 plus 24, so 12 7 72. So option A is the correct answer. Okay, very simple direct formula. P total equal first of all PA plus PB. So here PP plus PQ, then these are the partial pressures according to Raoult's law. Then partial pressure equal mole fraction of that component into vapor pressure in pure state. Okay, this is the Raoult's law. This is the relation. Then you can apply just substitution. Okay, so vapor pressure topic over. In the next video we will discuss ideal and non-ideal solutions. Bye. Thank you.